Hello everyone, welcome to Court with Krissy. I've got an update. Remember the defendant who tried to AI his BAC results? Well, he is BACK, and he still has one requirement that he hasn't met. What is Judge Mogen going to do? And just remember, before you saw this guy on A&E, he was here first on Court with Krissy. I hope you like it. Court with Krissy is now in session.
All right, I have a 715. Who is that?
Ben Lamprecht.
Okay, Mr. Lamprecht. And I have an individual in custody. Well, that could be my 130. So, all right. We will go on the record in the matters 24 CT88, 24 CT91, State of Wisconsin versus Benjamin Lamprecht. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Mr. Lamprecht appears by telephone conferencing with approval of the court. We're set here today in these matters for status conferences. Mr. Lamprecht, you're in the middle of trying to get your driver's license reinstated after your OWI. How far along are you in the process?
I have everything completed except I don't have a reliable vehicle, so I can't get the interlock. I can't even get to my vehicle.
All right. So how are you getting to work then?
Walking.
Where's your work?
The poorhouse.
So you're walking from Grantsburg to the poorhouse, which is approximately 22 miles away?
Incorrect. I live in Silent now.
Excuse me, I did not hear you. You live in Siren now?
Yeah.
All right, let me just make sure. Then what is your updated address?
I want to say Avenue, but I don't think that's correct. I've never really had to use my address yet.
All right. Mr. Lamprecht, you are legally required to update the court within 48 hours of any change in address or telephone number. Yeah. So when you are done here today, just make sure you call.
Sorry, go ahead. I'll wait for you to finish.
Okay, just make sure you call the clerk's office. You can call them sometime this week and just verify your updated address to make sure that we have the correct address. Mr. Lamprecht, I know the last time when you were present in court, it was in February. We were discussing this very same issue and that you needed to get a vehicle so that you can put that ignition interlock on a car so that you can be able to get your license. Otherwise, it's plead to one of the charges for costs. The matter needs to proceed and we need to have the matter get moving. So are you going to
I did do one thing that you asked me to do. I got a PO lock.
That doesn't help your ignition interlock device.
Yeah, no, I'm just letting you know I did comply with one request it had of me from the last time we talked.
All right, so PO box, what is your PO box?
It's Siren, Wisconsin. I can't remember the zip code here. It's PO box.
Siren, Wisconsin, 54872. All right, so okay. Mr. Lamprecht, next step is, are you going to be getting a vehicle to put the ignition interlock device on for the period of time that you are ordered to have it on your vehicle to comply with your OWI order? Or are you going to be pleading to one of these operating while revoked charges for costs? Or are you going to go to trial?
I want to get a couple vehicles that are reliable as soon as possible. I'm just a guy trying to get by at this point in time right now.
I don't even know how my court reporter is understanding you, because I'm having a very difficult time understanding you. It sounds like you're talking with a mouthful of marbles.
I'm outside, I'm sorry. I would like to have multiple vehicles like I used to that are reliable.
All right,
I'm struggling to get by and just pay my rent at this point in time. And I'm doing everything that I can just to survive.
so you're not answering my question. What is it going to be? Are you going to find a vehicle to legally comply with the law and install the ignition interlock device? Are you going to plead to one of the operating while revoked charges with a recommendation to the court for court costs? Or are you going to trial on both of these cases? What's the answer?
I don't know the best answer. I don't know what the best answer is.
I can't answer it for you either, because it's not my criminal charge.
Okay.
Are you saving money to get a vehicle?
I'm trying to save money to get rent.
Oh, Mr. Harrington, please have a seat. You don't want to step into this. You do not. No, sit now.
I will. Sounds like he needs.
No.
Okay, fair enough. I was gonna offer, but.
All right. If you want to watch the episode of on A&E, and you can watch how it went down. So, all right. So, Mr. Lamprecht, I need to know if you are saving money to get a vehicle. That's what I need to know.
I'm attempting that, yes.
Okay, great. You answered my question. Now, how long do you think it's going to be for you to save money to get a vehicle in which you can have an ignition interlock device installed?
It would probably be at least a month or two.
I'm perfectly okay with waiting a month or two, because
okay.
I believe you've done everything else correct except the ignition interlock device.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you're working at Poorhouse. Are you working full time?
I get about 30 hours a week. I have another job lined up though, so I'll be working days and nights.
Excellent. And so is that a confirmed yes with that job?
Yes.
Excellent.
They're in the hospital. The person that wants to train me in, both people at the Pheasant Inn are both in the hospital. Both Stacy and Summer are both in the hospital, or well, not in the hospital anymore, but they're not able to train me till next, like maybe the end of this week.
Okay, I'm very sorry to hear about them being in the hospital. I'm glad to hear that you're able to get another job and position so that you can save some money, so that you can purchase a vehicle, a reliable vehicle, and not just a vehicle so you can put an ignition interlock device in. Let's give you a little bit more time, because that's the goal. I know you're saving money to pay rent, but you also need to save money for a vehicle, and that's what we're looking at, and that's where we're trying to go. So let me pull up my calendar. June 12th at 11:45, okay? June 12th at 11:45, you can appear and we will see where you are in the process. Hopefully you've had enough time to save some money so that you can purchase a vehicle, okay?
June 12th, 11:25.
we will send a written notice to P.O. Box to you, okay?
Perfect.
All right, thank you. We are adjourned.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Your Honor. Back to work.
Back to work.
I just wanted to make sure we didn't skip the 1:30.
Judge, it sounded like maybe I could help.
I completely understand 1000%, Mr. Harrington. He just needs to save some money. It's just,
I would do it for free.
I know you would. I 100, and I appreciate that, and I appreciate you for doing that. I'm trying to give him time.
Sure.
All right.
Not a problem.